scared to live.
So guys, this is going to be the 5 things that I hate about my 1990s Mazda Miata. First thing on the list is, honestly, these cars came with 2 motors. One was a 1.8 liter and the second was a 1.6. Unfortunately, I got the 1.6. And the one thing that I hate about this, and the first thing that I hate about this car is actually genuinely pretty slow. I think the 1.6 only came out with about 112 to 115 horsepower. Obviously in this car it makes it feel like a go-kart, but it's still quite slow. I can barely keep up with most people. The second thing I hate about my 1990s Mazda Miata is the soft top. As you can see here, I have a rip right there and a previous rip from when I first bought the vehicle. Unfortunately, regardless of how new your soft top might be, you're prone to this happening. And in some cases, when you go to close it, you got to make sure that you fold it nice and proper, because if you don't, that's how you get your bunches, and then it cuts it. And unfortunately, what happens is it rains and then you get water in it and it causes rust and sorts of other issues. So that's why I would probably recommend going with a hard top. But like I said, that's the second thing I hate about my 1990s Mazda Miata. Third thing I hate about my Miata is, honestly, it's not very spacious. It's pretty claustrophobic, pretty tight. Then again, like I said, it is a legal go-kart. I personally love this car, but it's the one of 5 things that I dislike about this car personally, and I just wish it was a little bit bigger, a little bit more space, but what can I say? So, 4th thing I dislike about my Mazda Miata is these stupid sun visors. They don't really block anything because they're very finicky and they fold, so they're like this consistently. The other little things as well is the interior kind of feels a little bit finicky, but that's what you get when you buy a 90s JDM car. 5th thing I hate or dislike about my Miata is the mirrors. They're absolutely finicky, and yes, I know that these are aftermarket, it just suits the car, but even the stock ones, when I had them before, honestly, when you're driving this car, it's so bumpy that you can never focus on anything. Plus the blind spots. The blind spots are absolutely horrendous in this thing. You're always cranking your neck like an owl. And, you know, for a guy like me, it's pretty sore. But I mean, yeah, it's the 5th thing I dislike about my Miata. So these are the 5 things that I absolutely love about a Mazda Miata. First thing, pop-up headlights. Everybody loves them. Plus, the lights. There's actually so many aftermarket headlight options for these guys, and the pop-ups just suit these angel eyes just so well. And honestly, everybody loves them because they wink. So that's the first thing that I love. This is the second thing that I absolutely love about my Mazda Miata. Now, Mazda Miatas, they have a lot of aftermarket potential. As you can see, mine's already been done up a little bit. I got aftermarket headlights, a lip, some wheels, hood scoop, you know, the list goes on, from motor mods to body mods to wide bodies to wheels to exhausts to everything. And that's probably my second pick, but I absolutely love it. The third thing that I absolutely love about the Mazda Miata is, honestly, for the power that it has, it handles like a go-kart, and it takes those corners so well. Even equipped with a 5-speed manual, you're not catching up to me on the corners. The fourth thing I absolutely love about the Mazda Miata is the reaction it gets from everybody. You got guys who love it, girls who love it, little kids that wave and say, "Mommy, mommy, look at that car." It winks. That's a plus. You know, it honestly makes you smile because it's like a cartoon car that you see from like cars like Lightning McQueen, you know? Even though it's blue, it's beautiful and I love it, to be honest. It makes me smile every time I see one. The fifth thing I absolutely love about my Miata is, unfortunately, I did get the 1.6, but realistically, it's absolutely good on gas and it's convenient, and you know, like, takes like 50 bucks to fill and you got like almost 400 kilometers to a tank, and because it's a 5-speed manual, it'll last you. If you're somebody that's looking at possibly purchasing a 1990s Mazda Miata, or any Miata for that fact, especially the NA, would I recommend it? 110%. Because honestly, before this car, I didn't even know what kind of car I wanted. I'd go from car after car after car. Once I got this car, it's a legal go-kart. Regardless, even if it's slow and it's got low horsepower, it's still a great car. You get great reactions. The build list is unlimited, like from body kits to headlights to exhaust, anything. Even motor swaps. I've seen people motor swap Hellcat motors into it. And every time you drive one of these things and every time you see one of these things, it just brings a smile to your face. And part of the reason why I would recommend it, because after finding this car, I'll show you something cool. I ended up actually even getting this car tattooed on my leg, as you can see. I wanted to end this video off with just kind of like a heartwarming message and just kind of say thank you to everybody that's subscribed and everybody that views our channel and stuff. But honestly, realistically, cars are a passion, and passion is something that you can heal with depression, anxiety, and such. And part of the reason why we built this channel was to spread awareness that, you know, sometimes you can deal with mental health through a passion, and for us, that's cars. So whatever you're going through, you know, if you're a car guy, car girl, or you're passionate about anything else, I plead with you to follow that passion and live life to the fullest and find something that you love and enjoy, and stick with it, and it will heal your scars over time, 100%. And cars heal our scars, and that's our passion. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.